Dustin's brows furrowed slightly. I'm accusing him. You think I'm lying? You'd rather believe him and not me. They went through so much together. He couldn't understand how their 3-year relationship was reduced to nothing before an outsider. I only believe what I see, Dahlia retorted. And what you see is the absolute truth. Of course. Fine, then answer me. What were you doing being so chummy with Gavin? We were just dancing. Dancing? How? You only met him today, yet you're already that close to him. I guess you'll be in his bed in a few more days of getting to know him, Dustin mocked. Dahlia was exasperated. She only agreed to the dance because Gavin agreed to save him. Why else would she subject herself to such a situation? Enough! I'm not going to argue with you. We'll discuss this another time, but today, I'm going to beat him up. Dustin took 2 steps forward before landing a forceful kick to Gavin's stomach. Gavin groaned as he crumpled to the ground. Stop it, Dahlia's expression shifted. She quickly stood in front of Gavin. Dustin. Are you crazy? Do you know what you just did? Move. Dustin pushed Dahlia away before aiming another kick at Gavin. I told you to stop. Dahlia turned anxious and slapped Dustin hard on the face. It left him stunned in place. What? Dustin touched his burning cheek. He looked at Dahlia in disbelief. He never imagined she would slap him in public for the sake of someone she had just met. It felt like a stab to his heart. Dahlia was at a loss for words as she looked at her hand. Regret had filled her immediately after the act. The situation was urgent, and she had acted on impulse. Gavin was a powerful general in the army, and Dustin would have faced dire consequences if he had hurt him. You actually hit me. Dustin furrowed his brow. You hit me for a stranger? Dustin, calm down. I did it for your own good, Dahlia tried to explain. Calm down. Dustin's lips formed into a wry smile. His disappointment was evident in his eyes. Dahlia Nicholson, how am I supposed to calm down? I made myself very clear. Gavin set me up and is playing the good guy in front of you. Can you please open up your eyes and look clearly? Dahlia's frown deepened. Enough. Mr. Killian is a righteous person. He couldn't possibly do such a thing. Gavin saved her when she was ambushed this morning. He also gifted her a precious Panax root when he found out Regulus was sick. He even ordered his men to get Dustin released after he was sent to Azkaban. With such a warm and caring nature, how could he possibly be a bad person? So you still don't believe me, Dustin chuckled. It has always been like this. You've never fully trusted me. I thought you changed, but I realize now that I was too naive. Dustin, we'll discuss this when we get back. But don't do anything foolish today. Dahlia's expression was solemn.